And before entering into the holy place, bathe, and when thou offerest the sacrifice, wash, and again when thou finishest the sacrifice, wash. Of 12 trees having leaves, offer to the overseer, as Abraham taught him also. And of every clean beast and bird offer a sacrifice to the overseer. And of all thy first fruits, and of wine offer the first, as a sacrifice to the overseer. The master, and every sacrifice thou shalt salt with salt. Levi's prophecy concerning his posterity. Levi told his children, observe whatsoever he commanded them. For whatsoever things he heard from his fathers, he declared unto them. Levi said, behold, he was cleared from their unrighteousness and transgression, which ye shall commit in the end of the ages, against the Saviour of the world, Emmanuel, acting unrighteously, deceiving Israel, and stirring up against it great evils from the overseer. And ye shall deal lawlessly together with Israel, so he shall not bear with Jerusalem because of your wickedness. But the veil of the temple shall he rent, so as not to cover your shame. And ye shall be scattered as captives among the Gentiles, and shall be for a reproach and for a curse there. For the house which the overseer shall choose shall be called Jerusalem, as it is contained in the book of Enoch the righteous. Levi's sons and grandchildren. Therefore when Levi took a wife, he was 28 years old, and her name was Melchah. And she conceived and bare a son, and he called his name Gershom, for they were sojourners in their land. And Levi saw concerning him that he would not be in the first rank. And Kohath was born in the 35th year of his life, towards sunrise. And he saw in a vision that he was standing on high in the midst of all the congregation. Therefore he called his name Kohath, which is beginning of majesty and instruction. And she bare him a third son, Merari, in the 40th year of his life. And since his mother bare him with difficulty, he called his name Merari, that is, his bitterness, because he also was like to die. And Jochebed was born in Egypt, in his 64th year, for Levi was renowned then in the midst of his brethren. And Gershom took a wife, and she bare to him Lumni and Semi. And the sons of Kohath, Abram, Issachar, Hebron, and Oziel. And the sons of Merari, Muli and Musis. And in his 94th year, Abram took Jochebed, Levi's daughter, to him to wife. For they were born in one day, he and Levi's daughter. 8 years old was Levi when he went into the land of Canaan, and 18 years when he slew Shechem, and at 19 years he became priest. And at 28 years he took a wife, and at 48 he went into Egypt. Levi said to his children, Ye are a third generation. In his 118th year, Joseph died. Levi's instruction to his children. Levi commanded his children, Fear the overseer your Creator with your whole heart, and walk in simplicity according to all his law. And do ye also teach your children letters, that they may have understanding all their life, reading unceasingly the law of the Most High. For everyone that knoweth the law of the overseer shall be honored, and shall not be a stranger whithersoever he goeth. Yea, many friends shall he gain more than his parents, and many men shall desire to serve him, and to hear the law from his mouth. Work righteousness, therefore, upon the earth, that ye may have it as a treasure in heaven, and sow good things in your souls, that ye may find them in your life. But if ye sow evil things, ye shall reap every trouble and affliction. Get wisdom in the fear of the Most High with diligence, for though there be a leading into captivity, and cities and lands be destroyed, and gold and silver and every possession perish, the wisdom of the wise naught can take away, save the blindness of unrighteousness and the callousness that comes of sin. For if one keep oneself from these evil things, then even among his enemies shall wisdom be a greatness to him. And in a strange country of a fatherland, and in the midst of foes shall prove a friend. Whosoever teacheth noble things, and doeth them, shall be enthroned with kings, as was also Joseph his brother. Levi foretells the falling away of his children. Levi said to his children, he learnt that at the end of the ages they will transgress against the overseer, stretching out hands to wickedness against him, and to all the Gentiles shall he become a scorn. For our father Israel is pure from transgressions of the chief priests, who shall lay their hands upon the Savior of the world. For as the heaven is purer in the overseer's sight than the earth, so also be ye, the lights of Israel, purer than all the Gentiles. But if ye be darkened through transgressions, what, therefore, will all the Gentiles do, living in blindness? Yea, ye shall bring a curse upon our race, because the light of the law which was given for to lighten every man, this ye desire to destroy, by teaching commandments contrary to the ordinance of the Most High. The offerings of the overseer ye shall rob, and from his portion shall ye steal choice portions, eating them contemptuously with harlots. And out of covetousness ye shall teach the commandments of the overseer. Wedded women shall ye pollute, and the virgins of Jerusalem shall ye defile. And with harlots and adulteresses shall ye be joined, and the daughters of the Gentiles shall ye take to wife, purifying them with an unlawful purification, and your union shall be like unto Sodom and Gomorrah. And ye shall be puffed up because of your priesthood, lifting yourselves up against men, and not only so, but also against the commandments of the Most High. For ye shall contemn the holy things with jests and laughter. Therefore the temple which the overseer shall choose shall be laid waste through your uncleanness, and ye shall be captives throughout all nations, and ye shall be an abomination unto them, and ye shall receive reproach and everlasting shame from the righteous judgment of the Most High. And all who hate you shall rejoice at your destruction. And if you were not to receive mercy through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our fathers, not one of our seed shall be left upon the earth. Levi said, now he have learnt that for 70 weeks ye shall go astray, and profane the priesthood, and pollute the sacrifices, and ye shall make void the law, and set at naught the words of the prophets, by evil perverseness. And ye shall persecute righteous men, and hate the pious. The words of the faithful shall ye abhor, and a man who renewed the law in the power of the Most High, ye shall call a deceiver, and at last ye shall rush upon him to slay him, not knowing his dignity, and taking innocent blood through wickedness upon your heads. And your respected places shall be laid waste, even to the ground, because of him, and ye shall have no place that is clean. But ye shall be among the Gentiles a curse and a dispersion, until he shall again visit you, and in pity shall receive you, through faith and water. A decadent priesthood. And whereas ye have heard concerning the 70 weeks, hear also concerning the priesthood. For in each jubilee there shall be a priesthood. And in the first jubilee, the first who is anointed to the priesthood shall be great, and shall speak to the Most High, as to a father. And his priesthood shall be perfect with the overseer. And in the day of his gladness shall he arise for salvation of the world. In the second jubilee, he that is anointed shall be conceived in the sorrow of beloved ones, and his priesthood shall be honored, and shall be praised by all. And the third priest shall be taken hold of by sorrow, and the fourth shall be in pain, because unrighteousness shall gather itself against him exceedingly, and all Israel shall hate each one his neighbor. The fifth shall be taken hold of by darkness, likewise also the sixth and the seventh. And in the seventh shall be such pollution as Levi cannot express before men, for they shall know it who do these things. Therefore shall they be taken captive, and become a prey, and their land and their substance shall be destroyed. And in the 5th week they shall return to their desolate country, and shall renew the house of the overseer. And in the 7th week shall come priests who are idolaters, adulterers, lovers of money, proud, lawless, lascivious, abusers of children and beasts. A messianic hymn. And after their punishment shall have come from the overseer, the priesthood shall fail, And then shall the overseer raise up a new priest, and to him all the words of the overseer shall be revealed, and he shall execute a righteous judgment upon the earth for a multitude of days. And his star shall arise in heaven as of a king, lighting up the light of knowledge as the sun in the day. And he shall be magnified in the world, and he shall shine forth as the sun on the earth, and shall remove all darkness from under heaven. And there shall be peace in all the earth. The heavens shall exult in his days, and the earth shall be glad, and the clouds shall rejoice, and the knowledge of the overseer shall be poured forth upon the earth, as the water of the seas. And the angels of the greatness of the presence of the overseer shall be glad in him. The heavens shall be open, and from the temple of greatness shall come upon him sanctification, with the Father's voice, as from Abraham to Isaac. And the greatness of the Most High shall be uttered over him, and the spirit of understanding and sanctification shall rest upon him in the water. For he shall give the majesty of the overseer to his sons in truth forevermore. And there shall none succeed him for all generations forever. And in his priesthood the Gentiles shall be multiplied in knowledge upon the earth, and enlightened through the grace of the overseer. In his priesthood shall sin come to an end, and the lawless shall cease to do evil, and the just shall rest in him. And he shall open the gates of paradise, and shall remove the threatening sword against Adam, and he shall give to the saints to eat from the tree of life. And the spirit of righteousness shall be on them, and Beliar shall be bound by him, and he shall give power to his children to tread upon the evil spirits. And the overseer shall rejoice in his children, and be well pleased in his beloved ones forever. Then shall Abraham and Isaac and Jacob exult. And Levi said he will be glad, and all the saints shall clothe themselves with joy. Levi's last words to his children, his death and burial. And Levi said to his children, Ye have heard all. Choose, therefore, for yourselves either the light or the darkness, either the law of the overseer or the works of Beliar. And his sons answered him, saying, Before the overseer they will walk according to his law. And their father said unto them, The witness is witness, and his angels are witnesses, and ye are witnesses. And Levi himself was a witness concerning the word of their mouth. And his sons said to him, They are witnesses. And thus Levi ceased commanding his sons, and he stretched out his feet on the bed, and was gathered to his fathers, after he had lived 137 years. And they laid him in a coffin, and afterwards they buried him in Hebron with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.